Okay, so I had a dream where started with people. They were having a normal life, normal daily doing daily activities. And so as we were doing daily normal activities, um, I looked into the heavens, and suddenly, out of nowhere, I looked into the heavens and I saw demons descending, demons being released into the earth, and they were released, a lot of them. I saw a lot of demons descending on the earth, and um, when they descended here, when they made it down to where people were, they changed their shape. They became more like human beings. They looked like us. They looked like human beings. They changed their, shape or body into looking like us. They were looking like, you know, one of us. They looked like human beings. They had the ability to change from whatever form they had, which was demonic, to human beings when they were near human beings, so that human beings should not freak out or be alert. So when they came near earth and where people were, they changed into being human like, but they were not human, which takes me back to people who are saying, who've been talking about shape shifting and stuff like that. So these beings could shape shift into something like a human form, but they were not really. It was just a form, a fake form to imitate us, so that they could live among us and continue to deceive people. When they descended into the earth, I heard music. The first thing that I heard was music. And the music that I heard, that was it was like godly music, but then it had the component of God, and in the song they were mentioning God, but the song was actually not glorifying God. It was glorifying Satan himself. And the demons were dancing to that song, and they were so excited that a lot of lukewarm Christians were deceived by these songs. They thought these songs are glorifying God, and as they listened, the more the people listened to those songs, the more those demons rejoiced, and they were so happy, and they were holding those Christians captive like a slave, like capturing them. They were capturing them. I saw, music being used as a tool to capture human beings. That was the first one. I saw them also doing, getting together. They were so busy. There were a lot of them. They got very busy. They were so busy moving up and down. They were relaying information from one demon to the other. I saw them moving, giving information on what to do, where to go, what to go and do, and stuff like that. They were so busy. They were so busy. They were busy, and humans could not see that, because those demons, at some point, when they moved to where people were, they looked like human beings, but they were not. So afterwards, I saw that those demons hated human beings. They had a certain hatred and a resentment towards human beings. They hated us. They hated us so much, especially on our faces, because of how much we resemble God. They hated looking at our faces for too long, because of how much we resembled God. When they looked at a human being, they resented you with passion, because the features on our faces look exactly like God. They couldn't bear to look at us. And which takes me back to the Bible, in the book of Genesis, when God said, let us create man in our own image and our own likeness. We look so much like him. The features on our faces these demons proved that they couldn't look at us because they could see God in us, and they hated it so much because we looked like him, because he gave us his nature to look like him. They hated it with passion. And I could see them look at a human being, and they, after some time, they looked away. But for those lukewarm Christians, they managed to capture. They actually, you know, they did horrible things to them. They played on their faces. They did all mockery on the faces of human beings. They did all those evil things. They couldn't look at human beings, which takes me back to also the devil, Lucifer himself. We have never seen God, but Lucifer was always in the presence of God, worshiping him. So he must have seen the face of God, and he knows how he looks like. And so it reflects, you know through those demons. It reflects through those demons. When they look at us, they resented it. They couldn't even bear looking at us for that long, but they hated us so much. And if they got their hands on us, they really enjoyed it. They were happy when Christians fought. And when they enslaved the Christians, they were so happy. They were so excited. There's only music they couldn't bear. The only music they couldn't bear was the music of God, the music which was worship. We know worship music and how it goes, and its components, and you can actually feel when you're worshiping God that you're actually glorifying God. But these demons, I didn't see such type of music in that dream. I only saw this other part of music where um, people are actually not glorifying God, but they're glorifying Satan. And these songs are actually danceable, and people dance to these secular songs. They're like secular godly songs. And a lot of Christians are falling into the trap of the devil. And when they are captured in that ignorance, the devil, the demons were dancing on their faces. They were dancing and mocking them because of their blindness. Because they were blind, those demons captured and enslaved the lukewarm Christians who were dancing and listening to such type of music. They became slaves, and they couldn't do anything about it. They were captured, and a lot of demons were distributed. A lot of demons. They were countless. They were countless. They were capturing people. They were so very busy. Let me tell you, this time that we're not living alone. The demons are so busy because the devil knows that the end is near. The end time is near, and he is working very, very hard. He's becoming very, very busy. We must stay alert. And so what happened as I saw all those things, when I saw all those things, I woke up from a dream in a dream. I woke up from a dream in a dream. I woke up, and I found two people, and I started telling them about this dream that I had. There were two people. The first one heard me, listened to what I was saying, but that person was just so busy. They were busy doing something. I don't know what they were doing, but they were moving up and down. But they listened to me, but they were just so busy that they didn't take it to heart. And then I went to tell another person, the second person, and the second person found it very ridiculous that I told them about this. They found it so ridiculous. They started moving and passing by me like that in order to make themselves busy, so that they can, in order to make themselves busy, so that they don't have to listen to what I'm saying, because it sounded so ridiculous. It sounded so ridiculous to them in that dream. I dreamed that I woke up from a dream, and I was telling somebody about what I saw, and they found it ridiculous. And then after I told that person, they found it so ridiculous. and they were, almost like laughing. And then I woke up. I woke up from the dream twice. So that's that, guys. These are the times that we're living in. They are very dangerous. We are supposed to be prayerful. We are supposed to be listening to music that is godly, music that is only glorifying God, worship music. We shouldn't listen to anything that is danceable as long as it has got the name of God in it. It's not actually glorifying God. The devil is trying to imitate whatever God does. And so he's gonna use people to start singing songs. Instead of worshiping God, they start worshiping the devil. And by so doing, he's trapping a lot of souls and they are being lost. As I woke up from that dream, I'm telling you, I was so broken. My heart was so broken. I could feel, I could feel I felt broken for the Christians who were being captured because it was hopeless for them. I felt broken and sorry for the human beings who had demons preying on their ignorance. You guys, I'm telling you, I felt really broken when I woke up from that dream. So be careful the music that you're listening to. Peace. Bye bye.